good, YouTube? Gentleman Thomas here, back with WPF Season 8. This is our Week 2 team builder before the battle. So, last week we kind of got our cheeks clapped. We lost, unfortunately. Sorry, spoiler if you haven't watched it, but if you haven't watched it, that's your own fault. It's been a week. You should have watched it by now. Yeah, we lost, and it even was a 6-0. I don't think it was a 6-0 because my opponent overwhelmingly just outplayed me. I mean, he kind of did a little bit, but at the same time, I played bad. It is what it is. I've been distracted a lot more recently, and it's not really an excuse because I still had the same amount of time to prep as I typically would use. I just didn't care as much when I did it, which is on my own end. It's my own fault. But moving on, week 2, we're going up against the Nottingham Forest Cruse, coached by Charlie. So Charlie is a newcomer, I'm pretty sure, here in the WPF, which actually means we are playing up against 2 newcomers in the first 2 weeks. That's kind of funny. I don't know anything about Charlie at all. Sorry, I'm just gonna say it as it is. But he seems like a really cool guy. He drafted an interesting team. We did rank him lowest in the power ranking, but I believe he has made some transactions before this match. I think he's picked up like Granbull, I think was one of the mons, and one other mon, I believe. So his team is probably a little bit better. He still has some threatening mons, so his teams consist of Landers, Kyurem, Mega Gyarados, Harrowing, Seismitoad, Salazzle, Decidueye, Fortress, Granbull, Electros, and Kangaskhan. So, as mentioned, he has some very threatening mons, like Landers, Kyurem are insanely strong, both of them. Special attackers that can just wipe out pretty much any team if you don't have a good counter. Mega Gyarados, kind of a sleeper setup mon to like support the 2 others, or you can just be fully physical attacking with what base 155 attack, I think it is, or something like that. Hatterene, super annoying, bulky, fairy, Trick Moon Coal Mine. I hate facing it. I faced it like twice, and one time, the first time it wasn't that bad, but the second time I got absolutely mollywopped by the Hatterene. That was in the Roost draft league. It was a low tier league, so Hatterene is probably a lot better there. But it's kind of the same. Like if he brings like Trick Moon Coal Mine, I'm actually not 100% certain. I have a lot that can beat it. I do have Urshifu, and Urshifu can definitely put a chunk in damage in it. However, if he's at a 100%, I can never kill him no matter what I do. And he straight up just one-taps me with a Draining Kiss, or I think it gets Dazzling Gleam, but he probably would be Draining Kiss. Then we have Seismitoad, Decidueye, Fortress, Granbull, Electros are like good defensive options. Decidueye can also be kind of offensive. They're all really good defensive options. 2 of them I'm pretty sure are coming just for Urshifu, and then one of them is coming to kind of be defensive against the rest of my team. Then there's Salazzle, his upper speed tier. Toxic Sub Protect is always going to be annoying. I'm bringing a specific mon this week to make sure I don't lose to that set. But other than that, Salazzle isn't the most threatening. Like, I have Goodra is pretty good against it. Moltres is pretty good against it. Rotom is pretty good against it. Like, as I said, the Toxic Sub Protect, either Sludge Wave or Fire Blast move, is probably going to be the most annoying set I could end up dealing with. But I can kind of work around that, I think, with the team abroad. Lastly, I don't think Kangaskhan has a good chance of coming. Like, Urshifu absolutely bobs it. Tababulu can sit in front of it. Moltres can kind of sit in front of it, because I highly doubt it would bring like any rock move on it. He could be, but maybe not. I feel like Guja can kind of sit there. Beetle punches it. Palutine kind of beats it. Like, I have a lot of monsters that can beat the Kangaskhan pretty easy. Kind of same with Electros, though. Electros does get enough coverage to kind of hit most of my team. But moving on to the first one of the team this week, we have Urshifu single strike style, of course. I probably will end up bringing Urshifu to almost every week, if not every week. Even though it might not do well so far, like in the first match, none of my mons, of course, did well. But even if it ends up doing like crap the first 4 weeks, I'm probably still gonna bring it just because this is a new toy mon for me. It's my first time using it. I want to see what I can do with it. I still want to experiment a little bit, but I have gone somewhat safe the first 2 weeks here, which the first week I definitely regretted it, but I don't think I'm gonna regret this week just because Urshifu has a really good speed tier against my opponent. So we are going to be running the Choice Band. Holders attack is 1.5, but it can only select the first move it executes. Unseen Fist because we cannot rock any other ability. We have a Jolly Nature with 16 HP, 2 attack, 0 defense, 0 special defense, and 214 speed. So as I said, this outspeeds anything on my opponent's team that is not called Landorus or Salazzle. As I said, I don't think this Salazzle necessarily is coming, so I think there's a good chance Landorus is going to be his fastest natural mon, which then does make me think he might have a choice scarfer, and this is where probably the number one issue on my opponent's team kind of comes in. That means his choice scarfer would have to be Curum, which I don't think Curum is the greatest choice scarfer. It's a good mon, but its specs or heavy duty boots just feel like are overall better sets to use with Curum. Heavy duty boots if you want to be like bulky, and specs just because it hits so goddamn hard, and you have free stride to hit water types, so you don't really need to worry about water types coming in. And after that, we are down at Seismitoad, and Seismitoad I guess could be Scarf, but that just seems like a weird Scarfer. And the same with Kangaskhan. Like Kangaskhan at base 90 is also kind of a weird Scarfer. I think the Decidueye could potentially come with that Choice Scarf. Like Choice Scarf Decidueye with like U-turn, Brave Bird, Poltergeist, Leaf Blade, maybe something like that. That would definitely take care of my Urshifu. He could even be special. I don't know if Decidueye gets a special flying type move, but it could be. So I have to watch out for Scarfers, but I don't think he has the best Scarf team. So I think Choice Bandit Urshifu can actually kind of go in if I can get it going. The moves we're going with are U-turn, Wiggle Blow, Sucker Punch, and Close Combat. So, yes, I don't have any way to really hit the Grand Ball, but at the same time, Grand Ball doesn't get any recovery. I highly doubt the Kangaskhan is coming with their Wish. So, Wiggle Blow is technically like a 3 to a 4 code, depending on, like, if my Grassy Train is up, because yes, I am bringing Teambuilder this week, it's a little bit of spoiler, and he has leftovers, and I have no rocks up, then it is a 4 code, but if he is Rocky Helmet over leftovers, I don't have Grassy Terrain up, then it's a 3-co, and if I have Stealth Rocks up, I'm pretty sure it's a 100% guaranteed 3-co, even if he has leftovers. So I feel like Wiggle Blow is kind of good enough, because I Wiggle Blow the first time, the Grand Ball, or maybe the Fortress I could see come in. I then swap out, because they aren't too threatening to my team, and then the next time I actually get a kill no matter what, and from there, Urshifu kind of just goes in every time it comes in. So next on the team, we have him on to kind of like sweep after Urshifu punched a couple of holes, and that is Aself, also known as Benihime. Yes, I named it Benihime, and I actually think this is probably my favorite nickname of all my mons. I love, like, first of all, I love the character that uses Benihime in Bleach, which is Kisuke, and Aself is probably one of my favorite mons on my team just in general. I love Aself so much. Now, Aself is going to be Life Orb, hold his attack do 1.3 damage, and loses 1/10 of its max HP after the attack. Levitate ability, because this is the only ability Aself gets, which it kind of helps quite a lot against this team, because that means Landorus can just spam Earth Power, which I will talk a little bit about Landorus towards the end, about something I think he might bring. Or might do it when I reach my next mon, probably. It's going to be a Timid Nature with 112 HP, 0 defense, 252 special attack, 0 special defense, and 144 in speed. So yes, we're going to run special Aself, simply just because he has like Grand Ball with Intimidate, Gyarados before Megas with Intimidate. His overall physical bulk is a little bit better because he has like Fortress, Grand Ball. Decidueye is a little bit more Spadef, and Seismitoad can be like kind of mixed. Same with like Kyurem if it's a bulky Kyurem. But I feel like going special on for the most part is what could end up winning the game. Plus, the main decision for going special, but with Psy Shock, Energy Ball, Flamethrower, and Nasty Plot. The reason for Psy Shock is simply because of the Electros. If he's like an AV Electros, then Psychic doesn't do enough. Even if I go to +2, Psychic still only does like 60-70% or something like that. Which I could probably chip down the Electros a little bit, but at the same time, if he preserves the Electros, I can never win with Aself. I can never sweep with it. Where if I'm Psy Shock, I can sweep with Aself. If I just need a little bit of chip on Kyurem, a little bit of chip on I think it was Seismitoad, and then him not to bring Hatterene. If he brings Hatterene, this set can never sweep as long as it's alive. Hatterene tanks this like it's not funny. But I also think there's a semi-decent chance he's not bringing Hatterene just because of like a Shifu, Beedrill. I have a lot of mounts that can kind of beat it. Now, Energy Ball and Flamethrower as the coverage is simply just because it hits pretty much his entire team. So I can Side Shock the Landorus, but I can even Energy Ball it if I really want to. Both should kill in most scenarios. Side Shock on Kyurem should kill unless he's like super. If he's bulky Kyurem, that's gonna suck because then I won't kill. Energy Ball the Mega Gyarados, I can kill. As I said, Harrying, I can't really touch. Energy Ball the Seismitoad. Side Shock the Salazzle. Now, if Salazzle comes, it probably will outspeed me, which would suck. I would have to kind of figure out how to beat it. To get it out of the way before I send in Aself to sweep. Psyshock the Decidueye because the Decidueye doesn't have the greatest physical defense, it's more special defensive, or Flamethrower if I need to. And then, of course, the main reason we have Flamethrower, Fortress. So Flamethrower Bob's Fortress. At +2, Auger Berry doesn't matter at all. He can be max Spadef with Auger Berry. I think I still have like 100 something% chance to kill after that. Granbull, I can Side Shock slash Flamethrower slash Energy Ball because Granbull will probably be a physically defensive variant, so flamethrowing or energy balling actually might be a little bit better depending on what he is. I have to see if I can kind of gauge what the Granbull is before I go in. As I said, Psyshock is mainly there for the Electros over Psychic, and then Kangaskhan I can buff with a Psyshock as well. So I really hope Acelf can sweep this week. Next on the team this week, we have Rotom Wash, also known as Nijibana. Rotom Rush is going to be rocking the heavy duty boots when switching into holders unaffected by hazards on each side of the field. He has two really good hazard setters in Seismitoad and Fortress. Yes, Landorus also gets Stealth Rock, but he never rings Stealth Rock on the Landorus. The reason why I went for heavy duty boots is because I do have defog on Rotom, you will see in a bit. And I really want to make sure I don't take too much chip every time it comes in. Yes, leftovers would kind of negate the chip, but if I come in on rocks and then take like a hit or something, I just take more and more damage. Where if I come in on rocks, but don't take damage from the rocks, only take the move, I can then just proceed from there. Hopefully, the heavy duty boots over the rocks won't cost me, because if he doesn't bring hazards, all of a sudden heavy duty boots, it's just dumb to bring on Rotom. But since Rotom is kind of pressured into being the remover of the team most of the time, I think heavy duty boots is a fair assessment to have on Rotom. Levitate, because we cannot run any other ability on Rotom. We have an Eevee Spirit with a calm nature of 248 HP, 48 defense, 0 special attack, 212 in special defense, and 0 in speed. Yes, this is my primary Landorus counter. Like, I have a couple of months I can go in on the Landorus. This one can go in on the Landorus, take a hit. He of course can't Earth Power me directly. Sludge Wave does, I think it's 40-ish, 35-40-ish%, I believe it was. And I can hit it back with a Hydro Pump. So we have Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Defog, and Pain Split. So yes, if you look at this, I cannot touch the Seismitoad at all. But at the same time, the Seismitoad doesn't really touch me. It can Toxic me, sure. That would suck a little bit, but I don't mind that too much, because I can use the Seismitoad as a health pack for my Pain Split. So he swaps in his Seismitoad to absorb either the Hydro Pump or the Volt Switch, and I can Pain Split on it, so it doesn't really do that much damage to me. Because it doesn't do that much damage. Like, Knockoff would suck a little bit, Drain Punch is a little bit annoying, but like any water move, any ground move, they can't touch me. So yeah, we kind of just sit in front of each other. I could have brought like, I don't know, Toxic myself. I could have brought like Dark Pulse to hit it or something, and then I have a guarantee wall. But I'm not too worried about the Seismitoad that much. And as I said, defog, because I do kind of want removal in case he has like spikes and stealth rocks. Next on the team, we have Tababulu, also known as Simbon Zagara, making his debut and kind of fighting for his spot on the team a little bit. As I mentioned in my draft analysis, Tababulu is the one mon I'm like 50-50 about. I don't know whether I want to drop it or not, just because it doesn't synergize. Well, the rest of the team doesn't synergize with Grassy Terrain at all. But with that said, we still are rocking the leftovers with the Grassy Surge. This is just such a good combo. We get so much healing that we actually don't need a healing move per se. Like, we don't need synthesis. We do have something else. Tune in. Now, the Eevee Spirit is going to be Impish Native, 248 HP, 0 attack, 228 in defense, 0 special defense, and 32 in speed. So yes, this is my primary, like, Gyarados counter if he's, like, a physically offensive Decidueye, even though Decidueye can get Brave Bird, that's gonna hurt. Should it be, like, physical Landorus for whatever reason? I don't know why he would be that, like, because it gets Sludge Wave, and Sludge Wave would tear through Tababulu, like, it's, like, I was very close to running Kabir Berry on Tababulu, because I was like, okay, I might be able to take one Sludge Wave from Landorus, or maybe even one from Salazzle. Salazzle tears through the Kabir Berry, no matter what. I can't do anything. I could take one from Landorus, but it's so risky, because I don't know if he would risk that. Like, risk his Landorus in exchange for the Tababulu, because if I'm Kabir Berry and I then Horn Leech, wait, maybe I should show the moves actually. So we are Horn Leech, Darkest Lair, Higher Horsepower, and Leech Seed. So if I Horn Leech the Landorus, I have a good chance of doing like a lot of damage, or straight up killing him, depending on like where he's at or how bulky he is. So I don't know if he would risk the Sludge Wave on a potential, if he doesn't see a leftovers, a potential Kabir Berry Tababulu. So I don't think it's kind of worth to run, because other than that, there aren't any other monster that would trigger a Kabir Berry, which can be good for me, but it can also kind of be bad, because that means I just have a negative item that doesn't do anything. Where with leftovers, like if I have leftovers, Grassy Surge, and Leech Seed, I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting there all day, every day. I don't care. But yeah, that's the rule this week. I'm kind of interested in really using him. He's good for like Gyarados, he's good for Seismitoad if Seismitoad doesn't bring Sludge Wave, which I think is weird if it doesn't, but I feel like it should. But because yeah, it might not. I don't know. I'm stumbling on my words. It's good for like the situation. It's good for like Fortress. It's because Fortress might be a bug type, but that's neutral. It doesn't do. It also steel type, but it's not offensively enough to hit Bulu. Because Bulu isn't fast by any means. So Jarrah Ball wouldn't do too much. Heavy Slam doesn't do that much, and it doesn't get Iron Hit. So we can pretty much just lead seed on it and just wait for it to die slowly but painfully. This is also a pretty decent mon for Electros because I'm pretty sure Electros does not get a poison type move at all. Next on the team this week, we have Bronzong, also known as Wabisky. Bronzong is going to be holding Levitors as well, with the Levitate ability as well, because we have so many Levitate users on this team. So, we're rocking a Careful Nature with 248 HP, 0 attack, 20 defense, 228 in special defense, and 12 in speed. Yes, the 12 speed is in case he brings Hatterene to out, and it's speed EV to outspeed my Bronzong. I have a little bit just to see if I can kind of take him for a loop there. Careful Nature, because this is my best answer to Landorus. I do think he could very well run Knockoff on his land. Like Knockoff, Earth Power, Sludge Wave, and I have a very, very big suspicion about the fourth move, which I will mention in the very end. But I can still take the Knockoff twice. Like, I can take a Knockoff and take a Knockoff again, so he will never kill me. He, of course, can't Earth Power me and Sludge Wave me, so Bronzong is the best answer I have for Landorus. Even though we have Ironhead, Body Press, Toxic, Stealth Rocks, I still do enough with Ironhead. The reason for Ironhead is because that's the best move to hit all of his like mons. So Gyro Ball is the best for like Curum and Landorus, but it's not good against Hatterene because Hatterene is so slow. Heavy Slam is really good for Hatterene, but it's not very good for like Landorus and Curum because they are both heavy. So Ironhead is like the middle ground that can kind of hit all of them. Same with like the Decidueye, same with like yeah, I mean, we don't hit the Gyarados with it, we don't hit Seismitoad, but that's why we have Body Press, because Body Press is really good for Gyarados. If he comes in with Gyarados on me and I'm suspecting him to Mega and D-Dance, even though I've seen so many people rock regular Gyarados, D-Dance, and then go with Mega, just so they don't get the Dark weakness, I would definitely have to watch out. I might Toxic it, we'll see. And of course Stealth Rock, because I just love having my Stealth Rock locked, having the access to put up hazards. Lastly on the team this week, we have Aromatisse, also known as Kyoga Suigetsu. So Aromatisse is going to be leftovers with Aroma Veil. I really wish Aroma Veil was like a veil that got on the field, so for the next X amount of turns, like 4 turns for instance, my team cannot be like attracted to Sable, Anchor, Healblock, Taunt, and Tormented, like at all. So if I swap something in, it still can't. That would be so dope. I think it would be a really good ability, but not too broken. Because right now it works very well in like doubles, but I prefer singles, so here it's only for Aromatisse itself, but it's still a good ability. Now, the EV spread, again, we have a Core Nature with 248 HP, 8 defense, 0 special attack, 212 in special attack, and 40 in speed. This is kind of the same concept with what's it called, the Bronzong. A little bit of speed, actually quite a lot of speed in Aromatisse to outspeed like Hatterene. I believe this outspeeds like Fortress and Granbull, maybe not. Actually, no, not Granbull. I think, but it's enough speed to make sure that his slower mons doesn't outspeed my slow mons. And if he puts up the Trick Room, he puts up the Trick Room, and I'll have to deal with it from there. Now, the moves are gonna be Moonblast, Wish Protect, Heal Bell. Yeah, we're rocking the very, very, very basic Aromatisse set. That's simply just because Fortress isn't a good Aromatisse answer. Like, even a Moonblast does like 30% because it's so weak def-wise. Yes, Salazzle kind of swaps in on us like every goddamn time, but I'm very much thinking the Salazzle probably doesn't come. It could come, but it probably doesn't. And even if it does come, I have like 2 mounts, like maybe 1 that's like good against it. And then this is also kind of the mon to make sure I don't lose to Sub Protect Stall Salazzle, because I wanted Heal Bill. So that's the main reason we're bringing Aromatisse, simply for the Heal Bill. It's also like one of the best answers for Curum, so he can lock himself into Draco Meteor. Yes, we have Bulu, but I'm never swapping Bulu in on a Curum. Never. I would rather swap in Aromatisse and then take the potential Ice move there. And if he's locked, if I can see he's locked into Ice through a Choice Spec, I can swap into Bronzong or Rotom always. That's the team this week. Let me know what you think. So here's what I think he's bringing. I think he's bringing Landorus, Kyurem, Seismitoad, Fortress, Mega Gyarados, and Granbull. Now, Landorus and Kyurem, I'm like 100% certain. Seismitoad is a 50-50. Fortress, I'm pretty certain, just because it's a good bulky mon for like a Shifu. Same with Granbull, I'm pretty certain Granbull is coming, just because it's like his best answer for a Shifu. Like Intimidate Granbull with Rocky Helmet is a thing, or even with Leftovers if he wants the longevity. Other than that, he's very weak. to a Shifu, so I'm kind of interested in seeing what he wants to do with it. I could see Electros coming. I could see the Decidueye coming. As I said, Hatterene and Salazzle are a little bit on the up in the air. If they come, I can kind of see it, but at the same time, I'm not 100% certain they're gonna come. Now, my closing remarks, I want to quickly say, I think his Landorus very well could be Gravity. So, Gravity is a move that makes it so any flying mons or levitate mons that are above the ground are no longer above the ground. And since I have Bronzong and Rotom, which are two very good answers for Landorus, unless Landorus puts the gravity up. If Landorus puts the gravity up, all of a sudden I don't have a good answer. I was very close to bringing Sugarberry Rotom Wash, but I feel like it's too niche to have a Sugarberry Rotom Wash in case he brings gravity. Because if he doesn't bring gravity, I have a Sugarberry Rotom Wash for no reason whatsoever. And if he knocks off, he still gets like the boost. So I feel like it's too niche to bring, but it was in my mind just because I think gravity has a good chance of coming. It allows his Landorus to go in. It allows his Seismitoads to actually do quite a bit of work as well, because it also is a ground type that gets poisons coverage for some reason. Well, not for some reason. Not Get White does it. But yeah, that's the team to this week. Let me know what you think of it. This was a little bit long on team builder. I'm sorry. As always, if you like the video so far, make sure to leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below what you think of my team. Do you think I predicted his team correctly? And do you think gravity is an actual thing that could come? And as always, subscribe to the channel for future videos. And with that, I'm out. Peace, YouTube. Alright, what's good, YouTube? Gentleman Thomas here, back with WPF Week 2 against Charlie, or whatever your showdown name is. Chris, PR, Cast Lashbus. And I'm very nervous about this matchup because okay, I'm very happy to see no Salazzle and no Hatterene, because that actually means that first of all, Azelf should be in the fastest mon here unless he has a Choice Scarf. And it also means that he doesn't have a mon that just straight up walls Azelf, because Hatterene would have done that. Now, on the more pressing matter, the Kyurem is here, Gyarados is here. I'm not too scared about Gyarados, and Landorus is of course here. Landorus is like, you know, big meanie. We don't want him, we don't like him. Okay, so Seismitoad is here, so I can't touch Seismitoad with Rotom whatsoever if he has a Water Absorb, which there's no reason he wouldn't have Water Absorb. Actually, that Seismitoad is actually not that good right now. Just realized. I don't know why I didn't realize the Seismitoad walls my Rotom straight up. I didn't realize that. Man, I've been getting so bad at building lately. Okay, lead. I want to lead like Rotom, but if you lead Seismitoad, that's not good. So I could lead. I guess I could lead. What's it called? Tababula, because even if he leads Fortress, I feel like that doesn't do a whole lot, right? Like Fortress doesn't do that much to Tababula, does it? Actually, instead of the Decidueye, he has. Wait, does he have a Fortress on his team? He does. It's just me that's blind. Okay, yeah, so Bulu, Jaraball does nothing. I can lead sheet it and it just kind of get. So actually, I probably will lead it. If he leads Lando, that's an insane lead, I think. Fortress, he leads the. That's not a good lead on my part whatsoever. I don't like that at all. That's not a good. That is really not a good lead for my part. So he just says fuck it all and leads this. Okay. Huh. Interesting. He's probably like, I feel like he might be a substitute if he leads with it. Okay, this is bad because if I guess no matter what, I should go Bronzong, because even if he focus blasts me, I mean, he could be a physical with like Brutal Swing, I guess. I mean, I have to go like Bronzong no matter what. Ice Beam. Okay, never mind. We chunk this. Okay, so what? His Fortress could come in here. He could. Wait, that Ice Beam did 15% to Bronzong. Okay, that's not Choice Specs at all. So this Heavy Duty would probably. Oh wow, yeah. He's not even like max special, I think. Okay. I still think I'm gonna get my rocks up. Like for Gyarados comes in, that's interesting. Okay.
Didn't expect the Gyarados, I'll be honest. Interesting. I mean, I'll go Tapu Bulu for now. I want to see what he does. Power Whip, okay. Expected Rotom, I guess. I'll throw out Lead Seed. He goes Forces, okay. Takes rock damage and then Lead Seed. Okay. The thing is, do I fear this Forces? Like, he could very well have hazards. And I do have, like, I know it's weird, but I have heavy duty boots on my Rotom to avoid hazard as much as possible. Because, but then again, I guess I didn't need that, I suppose. Okay, wait, how much does, because I didn't calculate that too much. So Grand Ball, defensive against Airself at +2. I mean, with hazard up, I actually have a really good chance of killing, I think. I think I can stay in here, because do I fear the hazards coming now? Do I fear this? He could Volt Switch, I guess, which would be annoying. Bulo versus Fortress, like, he shouldn't do too much, even if he's like heavy slam. Yeah, he shouldn't do too much. I know I'm not gonna do a whole lot to him either, and he's not leftover, so something is telling me he's probably Occa Berry, because he wasn't Boots. I think. Honestly, maybe I should go Rotom. The issue, I really screwed up on Rotom. I just realized I should have had Toxic on Rotom over Paint Split for the size Rotom. I had for a while. I'm just getting high horse, but I want to see how much. Okay, 14%. Rocky Helmet. Okay. I'm leeching just again. No, we'll switch out. Yeah, I thought. Actually, I should have known that. Okay, yeah, so Fortress is 100%. Okay, Lando, yeah, Lando with Sludge Wave, yes. Okay. I feel like Rotom is like a decent answer right here. If he gravities right now, I'm so mad I didn't put my I'm gonna be so mad I didn't put what's it called. I'm gonna be mad I didn't put Sugar Bear and Rotom, because I was Sugar Bear Rotom for a little bit during my preps, but I wasn't sure. Sludge Wave. Oh, he did. Oh my god! I'm so mad I didn't put Sugar Berry. I'm so mad because I knew he was gonna do this. I knew he was gonna do it. I knew it. I knew it. I'm so mad I didn't do it. I'm so mad I didn't do it. I'm so. I should have done it. Should have done it. Frick. Wow, he just went Seismitoad. That's interesting. Okay. I mean, I think I just Moonblast on DNA. Seismitoad probably has like a Sludge Wave coming, maybe. I could kind of like see that coming, definitely. But I tank that, so I'm gonna. I could wish, honestly. I could wish, so that means I could bring pretty much anything in for free. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Okay, he liquidates. Oh, that does a lot. Okay. Is that like offensive? Or does it just do that much if he's like? Does it just do that much if he's physical? To my Homatis. No, that's offensive. Like that's really offensive. Like that liquidation. Wait, how to what? Is he choice banded? Is he jolly choice banded? Huh? I think he is. I think he's Jolly Choice Band. That's weird. That's so weird. What? I mean, that's such a weird set. Jolly Choice. Okay, he goes like, oh, I should have moonblasted. Dang it. Okay, Sludge Wave doesn't kill me. I want to just get a Moonblast off, honestly. Yeah, Sludge Wave me. I'll take it. I'll get the damage off. Because now you're within... Oh, wow, he got the attack drop. That's actually kind of wild. He got the special attack drop. I'm with it. Okay, no, he's... Ah, dang it. Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll go A-Self now, right? Pressure this thing out. He cannot kill A-Self, I think. Okay, the Curum is probably a little bit more bulky than I thought it would be. So I would very much prefer to get some damage off on it, honestly. What would he go into here? Gyarados? Maybe. Ooh, I would have to, if he goes Gyarados, I would have to play whether he goes Mega or not. Interesting. I mean, I could just go for damage right now on the Lando, I think. Yeah, you know what? I should. Okay, goes Cure. This damage is fine. This is kind of what I want. I want damage on this. Ooh, and this is a Tuco. Nice. This is a Tuco. So he goes Fortress. He's Scarf! Oh, I should have realized. Fuck, I'm dumb. I'm playing so badly this season. It's insane. I'm playing so badly. Actually, did I just make another like shoes mistake by going this? Actually, I probably have. Oh, you blow. Okay, Gramble. Frick. Oh my god. I'm playing so badly this season. It's so insane. I don't know what I'm. Sort of thing. That makes sense definitely. Would you go Fortress? The thing is, I don't kill Fortress at all. I don't think I kill Fortress. Well, I know I don't kill Fortress. So it's like, and if you go Gyarados, that's not great. Why did I not just think you could be Scarf Q? I let myself be. I don't know what's happening. I'm not thinking through my plays. I'm playing so terrible. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just... like, I'm so mad at myself because I don't think through my plays. And I should have stuck to my gut with being Sugar Berry Rotom. I should 100% have stuck to my gut being Sugar Berry Rotom. Frick. I mean, I guess going... this is fine no matter what. Gyarados, yeah. I don't mind that. That's annoying. Like, I'm not playing well at all. He could very well go cheer me, I guess. Sexy. Tababolo. Choice Scarf. Choice Specs. I should have known. Because I thought to myself, he has to have a Choice Scarf mon. I don't know why I'm playing so badly right now. I'm playing so badly. I don't like the way I'm playing. I think I'm gonna lead seat. Okay, he goes Fortress. It's fine. Okay, I kind of want a high horsepower just to get the damage off. He vol switch into his Kyurem then, like 100%. But I want to get the damage off. But this game is gonna be so difficult now. Am I about to... I'm fucking about to get 6-0 again. Oh, I'm not thinking through my plays, like, at all. I'm not thinking through them at all. I need to do better. I need to do way better than this. I mean, I definitely also got caught a little bit off guard with this game, because we were supposed to play at like 8 my time, and now it's like 10:30. So I'm kind of just like, okay, we're here, I guess. D-dance, okay. Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna set up his D-dances. I can't do much about it, actually. If he's like best, I think I'm dead. Oh my god, he's Ironhead, okay. Fortress, yeah. I mean, that's fine. I'll take the right helmet and live with it. He's probably gonna Volt Switch again. Honestly, but I'm gonna high hotbar again. Like, get the damage. Take the Rocky helmet. Volt Switch. Landress. Sludge Wave, of course. I think I need to keep this around, because this actually just walls a lot of his mons. So, Gravity. Oh, he just go for the Sludge Wave, okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, the thing is, does he go Seismitoad now? Does he go Seismitoad? Because he knows this doesn't care. And if he's like Choice Band Seismitoad, that's like, it's a cool set. I kind of like it. it's weird, but I kind of like it. But I guess I can go Bronzong even against the Seismitoad, right? Actually, a knockoff would hurt, but I'm gonna have to do, yeah, Seismitoad. I thought so. Okay, I'm going Rocks. Liquidation, yeah, he doesn't kill. Okay. Okay, he should very well expect Tapu Bulu right now, so I think I'm going Rotom. Then again, I don't do nothing. Well, I can Pain Split. I have to remember that I can Pain Split. Liquidation does 26. Yeah. Pain Split. Neat. Thank you. Domo arigato. He wrote double Intimidate and double Rocky Helmet for a few. Like, people are. If I just kept my head cool a little bit, I could have won with Aself 100% of the time here. Like, Aself had such a good. I should have. I don't know why I didn't think Scarf Kiram. I really don't know why I didn't think that. Okay, I could go. If I go Bulo and he swaps straight into his Lando, I guess I'll sack Bronzong then. He just liquidates again. Okay, I can live with that. I feel like he might go Shuram here, but he's just Scarf, so he actually takes quite a lot from Rocks then. The problem is, I don't think I can get in a winning position with a Shifu, because his Landorus can always outspeed me and kill me. Yeah, it always kills me. He goes Gyarados, okay, that's fine. I'm fine with this, because I get this. I get the healing. Gyarados just straight up Ironhead. That was 24 to 29. Okay, so actually, if I just click Leech Seed again, I think I get more health back. Ironhead, if he flinches me, that's... Okay, it doesn't matter. He should die to Leech Seed here. Yeah. It goes... Does he go cure him now? Choice Scarf cure him. Against Bulu. He goes Fortress. Interesting. I'm gonna Leech Seed. Wall switch? No, he rapid spun, okay. That's fine. What do I want to do here? Click Leech Seed. I think that's probably the overall better play. You could rapid spinning. Oh, he wall switches, okay. Lando, yeah. Okay, so I'm going Bronzong and with the intention of sacking Bronzong basically. With your Sludge Wave, okay. Gravity. Oh, I got rocks up again. Nice. I'm not against that. Okay, the thing is, if I go Shifu, I'm pretty sure I'm screaming Sucker Punch right now. If I go any of the others, he kills them. Like, I have to go Shifu and scream Sucker Punch right here and right now. I have to. Now, what does he go into? Because Landers with Earth Power kills a Shifu, that's the issue. We're under gravity right now. So I feel like I have to, I'm screaming Sucker Punch right now. I'm going Turbo Bulo. Like, I have to scream Sucker Punch right here, right now. And I feel like going Bulo, getting more health on Bulo, probably willing whatever he wants to come in with down a little bit, is the correct play to go. And if he reads that, he reads that. Yeah, okay, I got it. I want a Horn Leech, but also kind of want to... Also kind of want to just go like high horsepower. Still does damage. And it's more on Fortress. And I don't fear Fortress that much. Okay, he goes Fortress. So he takes rocks. Takes the high horsepower. I take it. But I now get to kill this, so I can keep my rocks up. Okay. Like it's unfortunate with the like it's very unfortunate with, and he gets to click Sludge Wave right here for free. I still have to do it. Like even if he clicks Gravity, okay, he clicks Sludge Wave. Yeah, 39%. Yeah, I have to do it, so it's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm dead. Wait, I clicked Wall Switch for some reason. I don't know why I did. Don't ask me why, okay? Okay, since I swapped out last, I guess I'll Sucker Punch this time, hoping he's staying in. Because if I Wiggle Blow and he attacks, it won't matter. So I feel like I have to Sucker Punch, right? Oh, this is so difficult, because if he stays in and I Wiggle Blow, that's bad. If he stays in and I Sucker Punch, that's good. If he goes into Gramble and I Wiggle Blow, that's good. Do I think he swaps here? Does he have a reason to like stay in? Does he need this to be at health, basically? Plus the Cure with Scarf is still just gonna, own me. Oh yeah, he can Scarf himself into probably Ice Beam actually at this point. I'm thinking my brain is like really trying. No, I'm not talking. I'm sorry, really sorry. Actually, I'm not talking at all. I kind of forgot I was doing a video right now because I'm playing so bad already this season. So I'm trying to get my brain around everything that's happening right now. Okay, Shifu versus Gramble. I have a pretty good chance to kill if he comes in with it. So I feel like I should feel like I should wake up low expecting to grand ball. It's a 50-50. It's such a big 50-50. Dang it! Frick! Dang. Yeah, that's GG because you sludge wave my Tapu Bulu now. Dang it. Oh, this is not a good start to the season. I don't know what's happening. I know what's happening. It's because I'm not nearly as focused on Mons right now as I has been. Because like I've started being way more vocal in different communities and whatnot, and it actually takes away more time than I thought. I know it's just a bad excuse, but hey, I have to throw an excuse out now with how I played. So yeah, GG Charlie. Me losing Aself was definitely what made this game. Like if I had Aself in that end, I win. 100% win. I guess, yeah, don't get me wrong, you still have your Trishkarf Kyurem. But if I have Aself, so I can always revenge against the Landorus, I 100% win this game, I think. Simply just for the reason that I can Sucker against the Kyurem, and Kyurem is Scarf. So therefore, you probably only have attacking moves. Like Sucker Punch does 47 to 50, 56. So you take Rocks and then Sucker. I'm so mad I didn't. Why didn't I think it was? I don't know why I didn't think it was Scarf, and it pisses me off. I didn't think that. Pisses me off so bad. Yeah, GG Charlie. Like you played well. I think I played like terribly. I'm so bad right now. I have to turn this around a lot. As always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. Like, you can comment on my plays if you want to. I know some of them are very bad. I think I made it a little bit better towards the end. He had a really hard time breaking through Tapu Bulu, which helped me a lot. And subscribe to the channel for future videos. I mean, I really hope I can turn this ring around. And with that, I'm out. Peace, YouTube.